The boom conditions in the outback aren't just driving up numbers of native animals and livestock. A host of feral invaders are also benefiting. And the most feared pest of all, the cane toad, is inching down the Lake Eyre Basin. It could be just a matter of time until it reaches South Australia. Environment reporter Connor Duffy has more from Longreach.
The Thomson River's watered a mighty floodplain, and underneath the coolabah trees there's been an explosion of life. But not all of it's welcome. Toads only arrived here 120 kilometres south of Longreach 2 years ago.
A toad like this can lay up to 30,000 eggs in one season. So by the next summer we just had toads everywhere.
This toad's destined for the freezer, but many end up as a last meal for native wildlife.
We used to have quite a large number of yellow sand goannas around the place. They've all gone. They eat toads, they eat frogs. They're all dead, they're all gone. And I'd imagine, I haven't seen a mulga snake for a long time.
Grazier Angus Emmett fears the toads could follow these floodwaters all the way down to South Australia.
I think it's almost certain they will. Because it's very hot and very arid at times, you'll probably get small populations at permanent waterholes, and in good times they'll just spread out from that.
It's not just cane toads that are making the most of the big wet. A number of invasive species, from fish to feral cats, are putting pressure on native species and making the best of the good times. Ecologist Max Tischler has been on the lookout for native animals and pests in the Simpson Desert.
What we've been seeing is huge numbers of cats and foxes out across the floodplains and also in the sand dunes.
He says the locals are losing out.
The small mammals and the lizards are starting to go down in numbers, but the introduced predators are still really high. So the predation pressure is immense.
Nature's bounty doesn't discriminate. Connor Duffy, ABC News, Longreach.